Let me get this straight. Dragon Age Inquisition AI is awful.
Nope.
But one of the strongest DPS AI is the Tempest Archer. What's up guys, it is Starflorge here, and today I will go into detail of the strongest AI Tempest Archer build out there. Note that the gear of this character doesn't really matter, so I won't go into it. However, I will soon be making a video on how to find the best and get the best gear that you want for your build and what you're trying to get. Before we get into the build, if you haven't already, be sure to hit that subscribe button and the bell next to it. I have a ton of builds for Inquisition and many more to come, so that you can get the latest and best Dragon Age builds out there. And also, it's free to subscribe, so why not? With the Tempest AI, there is a key bug to factor in when making this build, and this bug is the Flask of Lightning bug, where rather than slowing down time, the AI just goes super sane and shoots stupidly fast, dealing a ton of damage. So now we have covered the bug with Flask of Lightning, let's get into the build itself. The build is a level 24 to 23 build if you are a human. However, certain combos you want with the character can be done at much lower levels, which I will show later in the video. So if you're wondering what to take when you're low level, be sure to stick around for the end. But anyway, let's get into the late game build. Double daggers obviously getting nothing. Archery, we're going to go both down the left and the right, picking up death from above, leaping shot, and then taking the shot from the shadows upgrade so that your character goes back into stealth. Then picking up first blood, and then after that getting the explosive shot. Note that if you have a really good tank, or especially if you're controlling the tank and you know that this character isn't going to get focused, you should swap the leaping shot upgrade to rolling draw. This will be a better upgrade. Going into the sabotage tree, as you can see, we've pretty much maxed out everything, even though we're actually going to only use 2 of these spells. So first thing we're going to get is poison weapons with the leeching poison so that our character heals himself. If you know, again, you have a tank and this character won't get hit, take infected wounds. Then getting fighting dirty, literally to get down to explosive toxin, and then taking the toxic cloud with the lost in the mist upgrade for the combo with explosive toxin. Now if you don't know what happens, explosive toxin, when an enemy dies, basically just drops a toxic cloud on them, and then if you take the lost in the mist upgrade, it actually starts stacking elusive, which means you will just dodge and completely negate the attack that comes in, stacking up to 3 times. Then we're going to be getting on the right side caltrops, literally to get down to look like it hurt. Then cheap shot with the throwing blade with the upgrade of fistful of daggers. Then we're going to be getting stealth, and literally just stealth alone. Lastly, going into the Tempest tree, taking Flask of Fire with the unquenchable flames. Then on the left, taking Flask of Frost with the Flask Master and Ride the Storm to be able to get down to Flask of Lightning with the Storm Rage upgrade. Now, one big thing of this build, obviously, because we are AI, is you are going to want to get your tactics right. Explosive Shot enabled, Flask of Fire preferred. After this, you're going to want Flask of Frost enabled, Flask of Lightning enabled, Leaping Shot preferred, Mark of the Rift on or off depending on whether you want it or not. Then poison weapons is on enabled, stealth enabled, throwing blades enabled, and toxic cloud enabled. Now one thing I also want to know is that what you actually put on your bars. Now, obviously, if you aren't controlling it, it doesn't matter where they are on the bar because you won't be clicking them. However, I have noticed that AI do seem to use abilities that are on the 8 slots possible a lot more than ones that aren't. I've really, when testing this build, because I don't have Toxic Cloud on, I very, very rarely ever see my character use Toxic Cloud. So what you want to do is on your bar have these 8 abilities. You want to have the 3 flasks, poison weapons, throwing blades, stealth, leaping shot, and explosive shot. Those are the spells you want on your 8 ability slots, as they are the most important. Now, going into the behaviors, you're obviously going to want AI tactics on. I prefer having the stamina reserve on a rogue on 0. Now, for your targeting behavior, you're going to want to follow your controlled character. Healing potion reserve 5, it will only use down to 5 potions, and beyond that it won't use any, and we're using a 30% HP threshold, as I don't want him just spamming it whenever he gets damaged. So guys, that is the entire build with the behaviors, the tactics, and the abilities. Once again, I want to stress that the tactics pretty much have to be like this all the time. Try not to change it at all, because it can lead to some really, really bad and annoying bugs. For you guys that want to do this a little bit lower level, what you're going to go do is get both the Flask of Fire combo and the Flask of Lightning bug, and that is it. After that, you can then get the build in any order you want, but what you need to do is get Flask of Fire with Unquenchable Flames, then get the Flask of Frost, go down either the left or right, and then get Flask of Lightning with the Storm Rage upgrade. Then you want to go over to Archery and get all the way down to Explosive Shot, and then Leaping Shot with either upgrade, and then that's it. That should be around 10 points, and you usually get your specialization at level 10. As soon as you have your Tempest or have 10 ability points on anything that is a Tempest, you can instantly get both the Flask of Fire and Flask of Lightning combos, and then you will already be set to have the best Tempest AI build out there. And as always, if you guys late game can get more and more and more, just do. The more ability points you can put into passives, the better, because they give you more attributes and also some nice bonuses. And now let's just get into the combat for this AI that I know you all want to see. So I hope you have all enjoyed that combat and this AI build, and I hope that you all implement it into your builds whenever you can. Which AI builder do you want to see made next? Put it down in the comments. I'd love to hear what you want next. And whilst you're here, smash that like button, share this video with your friends. I'm planning obviously a lot more Dragon Age Inquisition builds and hopefully some more AI builds in the soon future. So as always, leave a like, comment below, share this video, hit that subscribe button, and I will see you next time.